Get your hands up, yeah. To the floor, yeah.
Greetings and salutations, beautiful people.
Hola.
Hey y'all.
You are tuned into another episode of
The 30 Plus Podcast.
Yes, sir. New nickname, 30 Plus Pushers.
Mike's back.
Yes,
Clearly. If you didn't know, now you know.
I'm back, baby.
It's your girl Nika X, and the X is for exceptional. Because I am. Ew.
Oh, okay. All right. You know who it is. It's that boy Flossen's a.k.a. Fly, a.k.a. Microphone Mike. I need a new one, though.
Yeah, we know. You was about to fumble that one.
Oh, a.k.a. Mike for the moment.
Mike for the moment.
Oh, that's
right.
I like. You need that on the shirt.
Ladies, please remember he said that.
What
Our
up,
time
what
together
up?
is our time together.
Now when I'm with you, I'm with you.
That's it.
Ooh. What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss Cookie, baby.
Hey y'all, it's time to officially kick it with your girl Kim.
Yay.
Okay, Kim K.
And all together, this is the 30 Plus Podcast where we talk love, life, and lessons after the 30.
Yeah.
Yep, when we get to that grown age.
Grown woman.
This is the first show where we are all together. It has been a while.
Uh-huh.
It has been a while.
Oh,
yeah.
has it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been a
'Cause I
couple
was missing.
episodes. Yeah.
Dang.
We here. We out here.
The pack is back.
Yeah, we back in the building. We official.
I'm excited for this one
I am too.
Me too.
because it's a little topic
Yeah, you know,
that we have all experienced before.
all of us.
Probably still living some of it. That's why you can't move on like Maya.
Ooh.
I want to talk about that one time I met Maya, but her security guard hated it and wouldn't let me get a picture with her. But
There we go.
What
Y'all,
happened?
hey, it's so funny because every time Mike has a celebrity encounter, it's always a security guard hating and he couldn't get this.
Not the fact that the
it's
people
only
doing
two
their
people.
job.
It
I
was
can name
just
a couple
Maya
people.
And Ashanti, them the only two.
No, it
And
was
me and
somebody
Ashanti
else
had a
too.
moment.
It was somebody else
Nikki
too,
was
but I ain't
there.
gonna say
You
it.
can't even hate from the outside of the club. You can't even get in.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Was the first moment that started making me not like
Ooh,
certain
he was
people.
bad too.
Yeah, I was bad. She tried to play me. She's still an enemy. She ain't getting no names.
You know,
Ooh, he was bad.
my testimony be a little different.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, that's. I'm about to say that
My
milkshake be bringing it, baby. And Nick can't get him off of her. But you know,
What?
that's
She got
another
all the
story.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Never
Don't
said
know.
that. Never said
You didn't
that.
have
Can't
to.
shake him off. What's the little post going around? The flies, you know, they love me. What they say? Mosquitoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mosquito.
so tasty.
And they ain't even tasted.
That ain't even for the summer.
So, love, life, and lessons after 30. That's how we gonna do
it.
that. Enough
get
of
into
me.
Yes, okay.
How was
enough
your
of you.
energy, Cookie? Somebody.
Not
Shit,
me
how you
first.
feeling?
I'm good. I feel rejuvenated. I feel
Oh.
refreshed.
Yeah.
I do. I feel very, very good.
Okay. Crisp.
Yeah, my summer is quieting down.
I
got a little normalcy.
hot outside.
Yeah, and there it's hot. I'm still a house slave. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh. Now she was in the house.
You know how it happens. Well, you don't, Mike, but
Hey,
we
I
know
don't.
how it happens.
Look, we know.
Yeah. No. I'm
How's your
feeling good,
energy,
too.
Michael?
Yeah.
Fly.
My energy is cool, calm, like low vibrant. You know, like if I had to give it a color, I would give it a mint green.
Okay, mint
Right,
green.
please
know.
do
I
tell.
like mint green.
I don't know. Still feel fresh and crisp and cool and calm. You know,
Y'all just took baths because y'all
With a
fresh
little
now.
flavor.
Like everybody fresh in
with a little
here.
flavor in it. You know,
Okay.
I don't know. That's how I'm feeling.
Kim.
I mean,
Oh, wait, before you go now another further.
okay,
Oh.
yes.
So we put a video up
Uh-huh.
like about a week ago now.
About a week ago.
Oh,
week
yeah.
ago.
And do you have something to share with our family, our cousins?
Yes, cousins, I'm expecting my second child. And it's a boy.
Sad boy. Remember that commercial when they was talking about how phone plans was expensive, so they called and it was like, "We had a baby, it's a boy." And they
Yeah,
hung up.
oh yeah. And that's exactly how it's gonna be too. It's not even gonna be a full message. It's like he here,
boy.
he here,
Here, bye.
he here, bye. Yes, it's a boy. We told Mike a long time ago it was a boy. He kept telling me I was having another girl.
Yeah.
And that day was
Hater.
just as sweet because, you know, we proved him wrong again.
I was so
For the
excited
first
about that.
time. I was
No, but we
excited
guessed the
first.
girl the first time. That wasn't an issue. We missed her birthday.
Yeah,
'cause
Miss-
her
we
birthday
guessed
was Sunday,
girl, and
I
that we were good
told
with.
him
And Mike guessed her birthday. He said I was going to have her on the 1st, and I did.
on my
Which is his birthday,
Which is his
also.
birthday, so
we're
yes.
birthday twins.
Him and my
I was
baby girl
right.
are birthday twins, yes.
Yeah.
But you will not be a birthday twin with this one.
Hey,
It may be me.
I was finna say
It may be Nick.
It's gonna be Nick.
It may
Watch.
be
I'm
Nick.
calling
I'm
that
going to
one.
be so excited.
That's
She's
gonna
going to
be
be
dope.
too excited.
I
But
really am. It's up.
Hey,
it would be
I will
cute
be
until
happy.
like the baby starts getting older and I start missing out on celebrations. So nah, that ain't
No, you
cute.
know, we go plan
Yeah,
accordingly.
see, y'all be forgetting about
You're
that.
right.
No,
Okay.
You know,
I'm
that's
gonna-
your season too. Nobody
I-
told you to have that baby during your
You're
birthday.
right, and that's exactly why
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
going
make
every
sure
year
by
for
the
my
last
birthday,
day of
so.
November I deliver. We will not share the same month.
So you can't meet no Nick Vimbers.
Yes, no, nah. It ain't gonna be. It'll be baby November this year.
You better hope he don't come on Thanksgiving. You know,
I was
That
due
will
on
work.
Thanksgiving.
See, yeah.
That
And
was
my
your
birthday, I
story?
think, is on Good Friday this year. So,
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a good Friday for real.
Yeah.
oh, that'd be so
Because I'm
exciting.
over here riding with Nick on this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
I'm
ride with
pushing
her.
for Nick's birthday.
yeah, I think it's giving Nick birthday. It's either giving Nick birthday or it's gonna be like 12:01.
I rebuke you. Shout out to Dr. Coombs. I'm letting you know right now, sis. We not playing them games. We're not playing them games. She supports us, so she knows. She knows she gonna be listening
we
to.
appreciate you.
Yes.
Make sure she
Thank
gonna
you,
push it to
Doc.
Nick's birthday.
Right.
Yes. So I'm feeling grateful this episode. Grateful that I have a great village that I can text on a Wednesday and say, hey, on Friday I'm going to do something at the crib and just, do the gender reveal if you can pull up. And everyone pulled up that I text. So thank you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, I appreciate that and the food and the drinks.
Of course. Always.
I appreciate everything until the end. Up until that, it
Up
was a
until the
nice.
end,
It was a nice.
That's what she loved the most.
Oh,
You
are
brought
you
it
talking
up.
about that picture?
Don't be trying to turn my mic
This is
That baby yelled from the pit of her stomach.
Yes, she did.
That
Y'all
came
gonna
from the
hear this on
baby.
somebody else's microphone.
You gonna hear me?
Somebody heard it, like her child on our last episode,
No, they heard her. They heard
So
her.
I
and she
just-
was outside.
I want to let y'all know we do apologize, but that was a real 30 plus. Like me and Kim had to bring the children to work,
Yes.
and they came and they showed out. If you want to send proceeds, we accept them. We got cash out.
They came, they saw, they
We
conquered.
can.
We can, just follow our page because we're gonna develop a cash app for the show because we need all proceeds. We got little junior interns now.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Listen.
we need to pay somebody on care.com to watch them while we record. So
Listen.
please send them.
We about to
Listen,
start
work still
looking
had
for
to be
an
done.
intern.
Yeah, work still had to be done. Okay, did y'all want an episode on all?
Yeah.
So yeah,
And they got it.
we did what we had to do.
But how you feeling, neat?
I'm good. I'm in a good, hopeful place.
Okay, hopeful.
Summertime. Yeah, sometimes you kind of question your purpose on certain things from a career standpoint, and every time I try to like question my media presence, I get like a sign that to keep moving. So I received a sign recently, and it kind of gave me a little lift that I may have been needing. So
God's watching.
yeah, and it was really cool and random. So I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say I'm hopeless.
She
Yeah,
got a
well, I'm hopeful too.
orange glow.
Yeah, she does actually. To
Am
be
I glowing?
honest. Yeah, she
like
does. It's not a baby glow. Don't worry.
I was
But-
definitely. Oh, I know. You gotta. Ain't
Don't
worry
worry.
about that.
Y'all know why she glowing.
Why am I glowing?
FREE. Y'all gonna catch that later. That's why she glowing.
Is that why I'm glowing?
This is word free out here.
That probably is the reason why. You're glowing. that is that glow. Sis.
Could
Nobody
it be?
does this
Or is
thing.
it a conspiracy?
Oh, it be.
You know
No
what I'm
conspiracy.
saying? Yeah. Hey,
The sun is shining down on you.
and that's how we gonna do that. And speaking FREE, today's topic is relation to PTSD.
Okay.
So, bars. Yeah.
The past
Have you
traumas.
ever been? I mean, this topic is probably why I'm glowing and I'm FREE. F nigga free. So, I know all of us have been in connections of some sort, right? Over the past years, we're all in our 30s. We've all been in different relationships for different amount of time, to where we have gone through different things.
Big sigh. Insert.
What has been your experiences that have caused you to be hesitant to enter new connections. What have been that relationship PTSD that we're going to call this evening? Who wants to start us off on that?
Microphone, Mike.
Nah, I can't start on this one.
You can't?
I don't want to start on this one.
I said,
Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead.
my boy still feeling the remnants. It's okay. Tag me. I got you, brother. For me, a liar. Like a lie. I mean, everything else is kind of pretty to norm, but I don't think we highlight lying a lot. Like, and if you tell a half truth, that's a lie.
Almost that you said.
If
A lot
you
don't care who tell it.
Yeah, and it ain't nothing to tell. If you volunteer information I didn't ask for, I'm automatically gonna think you're lying.
Yeah.
Like if I ask you, did you get the red shoes, and you start telling me how you avoided the lady in the middle of the mall that was trying to give you perfume, I'm automatically think you got the lady number. I'm just
Yeah, you
because
talking.
why did you? I didn't ask you that. I asked you, did you get the shoes?
And he laughing because he do that shit.
No, I don't do that.
I speak nigga, so
Oh, snap.
I definitely know. Like yeah, it's. Oh, I just go. I ain't gonna lie. I automatically think you're lying from the time you say, "Hey," I just think you're lying, and that's
So-
probably why I don't like to be approached. I'd rather do the approaching.
So when they ask you questions, so when you ask them questions like that, do you feel like they just lie off the rip, or?
Yeah, because I also think they might have a little PTSD where maybe they did lie to whoever before, and they're like, "Look, I'm finna see why. I'm finna tell her everything," and then it don't help because I know a lot of people, so we just take one cousin or somebody be like, "I saw your boy," and I be like,
And we talked about lying on like the last episode and how it's easy to kind of depict lies because it's easy to depict a pattern from a guy. So do you feel like when you catch him in that one lie, you just go ahead and cross him off the list because we know you're going to continue to lie?
"Yeah, it depends on how petty I'm feeling because I'm after 35, my petty bone just increased. I love it because it's." It's real cute. It's not over the top. It's not disrespectful, but it's you either gonna want to fight me or you be like, I'm gonna just leave this lady alone because I'm gonna keep going. And by the time you realize it's gonna be too late, you done dug too many holes. And then I'm definitely if I just stop picking up on certain conversations, and I just decide to text you, that means because I'm gonna screenshot it and send it to my group chat. Like, look at this. So yeah, like unfortunately.
Lies give you PTSD.
They give me PTSD, and like I said, I'm petty. So, I might just say, "Hey, my cousin saw you at Subway. What kind of sandwich you got?" My cousin ain't say that. Now you lying with me. I had got the chicken teriyaki.
Oh, yeah.
You wasn't even there. Like, so at that moment, I'm like, this
yeah,
fool.
so
And then I'm going to
Cookie
keep
be playing
going.
with
You
him.
didn't call somebody that lie like that?
What?
That's crazy.
You got to remember, Cookie be on the north side, so that's a whole
First of all,
different
Cookie-
kind of. I'm just playing.
And for the record, let the record show Cookie only dated one north side. It was the South Sea of Philia.
That's crazy.
Hey.
I knew she was gonna say so.
Stay on the north
Southwest
side.
still
I went
holding.
like that.
I had to play with y'all.
Yeah, Southwest still holding. They was my favorite, but baby, y'all something else.
So since you traumatized by liars, do you automatically assume that every dude is lying when he talks to you?
It's every it ain't even just dudes, it's people.
So how do you get out of that in order to move on to like a healthy relationship? Because if we're automatically assuming everybody's a liar, do they have to work to prove that they're not a liar for you to like really tap into them?
Well,
or
it's
how does
checks
that
and
work?
balances because I do check me too.
Yeah.
And I just wait and pay attention. I just watch your action. And then, at that point, they'd be like, all right, you was tripping.
Yeah.
Because I'm an overthinker too. You cannot give me, if I ask you a question, you better just give me the answer. If you ask me what I think or something else, I done came up with 20 different scenarios in my head already. Just answer the question.
Got it.
So, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
I
So
feel
you a
you.
liar, you a cheater,
Deceiver.
heartbreaker. Okay.
Do
I
you feel
got
like
it.
people be lying when they ask you a question when you ask them a question? Like if I ask you like,
Oh, that's annoying.
did you
Answer a
get-
question with a question.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
That's
for
so
sure
lying.
lying.
That's anybody. Like, do you just think they
Stupid.
lie? instantly?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Either that or you childish and don't want to communicate
Yeah.
Oh, you can be
effectively.
inquisitive.
Oh, okay,
No, that's that's why I said just stupid.
When you
No.
start giving people passes, yeah, she
Yeah.
feeling real good today.
Yeah,
Right.
that glow is something else. No,
That's how that's kind of got me
Sad bad
traumatized.
summer
in
twerking on
relationships.
a wave run.
no. And they
I love
already
that.
say Sagittarius women are like just toxic men. So no, I'm
They
not
are.
gonna let you know.
Sagittarius.
Well, if the little bitty Barbie
They treat
Hill
a good
fits,
girl. bad and a bad girl good. So
I'm being quiet because I am a Sag, but when I read that, I laughed because we are. But anyway.
Sagittarius.
I am evolved Sagittarius.
You use your powers for good, but they still in there. It's still
Y'all,
in you.
check out
It ain't on you.
Check out this reel. I'm going to post me and Nika's text next week.
You wouldn't dare.
And at this moment, we knew we had to start giving our friends NDAs. What are you doing, Kimmy?
I'm going to post
That's
these
AI. That ain't me.
Since she
Oh, yeah, that's a
lying.
good one.
She lying to these nice people. See, Cookie, now I understand why
That's
you don't
Chat
like
GPT. That's Chat GPT. That ain't me.
We get it, Cookie. We get it.
That is
Y'all
funny.
funny.
Man, but no, my PTSD comes, of course, and I've said this in the first episode, second, third, fourth, fifth, and 20th. We almost there to 20th episode. But it comes from people who are interested in visual arts. And when I say visual arts or the arts, I am not, in all caps, not, and they laughing because they know what I'm about to say. I'm not finna date a rapper like ever again in my life.
That girl does
Like,
not
as long
creative
as I live, no
expression.
rapper you'll be. Like, if I ever hear anybody say, I'm going to the studio, I got to record. Okay, well, you're not my type. You'll always, you probably won't even be a friend because I'm not finna hook you up with nobody I know. I'm not finna get you no interview. I'm not finna get you connected. Like, I do not
What if
date
they already established?
rappers.
You already know
I
who they
don't
are.
care if it was Lil
She's
Baby.
been there.
Yeah.
No.
She's done that.
Oh, okay.
No.
tryna hit.
And when I say that, it stems from one person.
So
And he's obsessed, so I know he's going to listen to this episode. It stems from you little nimwit.
yo,
it
shout
comes
out to
from,
Dimwit.
like, and when I say that, it's like you pour so much into these little struggle rappers. You give them so much. You help them out so much. And when they get to a point where they feel like they're established or they're almost somewhere, it's kind of like, you ain't even thank the little people you had to step on to get where you're at. Or like you use me, my name, and my likeness for a song, and then you go off and sell it. And I don't even get paid. And then my family has a laughing, running joke for the last 10, 11 years, playing it at every event.
Somebody's
Oh, yeah,
definitely
because-
And I'm
traumatized.
just like, this is disgusting. I have to relive these gross moments for the rest of my life because y'all want to play it. And then 97.9 has a nerve to put it in like a 4th of July barbecue mix. And my nieces are listening to it. And they're like, yeah, I like this song. No, you don't.
Oh, snap.
And then I have to give them a history lesson and let them know this is why we don't date men like this.
So, question. We see that you're highly traumatized.
Yes,
but-
extreme.
extremely traumatized.
Okay.
What would you see? What was the point that you feel like got you to this trauma? Like, what was the traumatizing
That's
moment?
a good question.
Yeah, what moment that you feel like, oh no, not these rappers no more? Like, what was that moment?
Okay, because I'm a person that is very organized, and I have a vision. I have a vision, and if I'm helping you throughout your career, and I'm telling you, like, look, this is what you should do. I've done the research. These are the people you should hook up with, and once you get to this point, you'll be here. You'll have this money. You'll be able to do this, right? Man, I have my life planned out.
Yeah.
Really, I ain't have to finish all these degrees. I could have been paid and laid, sitting in the shade. You know what I'm saying?
Crying in your
Right, you know what I'm
your
saying? Crying in my
Lamborghini.
Benz instead of this Nissan Rogue I got. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't tripping. I love my Rogue. But it's just kind of like it's almost like you give somebody the formula and they look at you like, nah, you ain't got it. And I really do. I
She
really
that
do.
girl.
And it's just kind of like you pour into these people who are so ungrateful. And it's like your ungratefulness has almost made me bitter, but I'm better. I'm definitely better because I laugh at it now. But it's also growing up and like dating these people who you see in the limelight or dating these people who are flashy and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have this great life. He has money. He can do this. He can do that. Sis, go get the IT person. Sis, go get the HVAC person. Sis, go get the person with the trade who's always going to have the money because, honey, his is going to get funny.
Yeah.
And when it gets funny, he's going to start acting funny with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel played like that. And then that was also like 8 years of my life I can never get back.
That's a long time.
Like give him back. Give me back my first year of college, my first 2 years
Oh snap!
that I was faithful.
But would you like to sue for pain and suffering? Is the thing. There's no
And
statute
I
of
want
limitations.
to.
On
I
that.
want to, but he don't have enough money to do that because he had a call center still making mixtapes.
Oh.
That's fine. We could put a lien on it.
Well,
Okay, I'm sorry. Nika put her head down. I got to stop.
When the general put her head down, we in trouble.
Yeah, I'm in trouble, so I got to
So,
stop.
cousins, if you are a therapist out there, please send us your card
Yeah.
because
I'm over it. I'm over it.
So, through the traumas of dating a rapper, would you say it's other things in relationships that you see that's similar, even though they're not rappers, that you be like, nah, just because you seen a rapper do it?
Yeah, like anybody who's living the fast life, getting the fast money.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of women are attracted to men who are flashy, who have, big stacks of money right now. He's taking me shopping. We're getting bottles in the club. He's paying for me and my homegirls, blah, blah, blah. Sis, if he's doing all that with that money right now, right, that means he's not making smart decisions. He's not investing that money. He's not putting that money up. So when it slows down, because everything good does not last forever, you're going to be broke sitting in his face, and he's going to blame you for everything, right? And then now this relationship went from sweet to sour, because I know a lot of girls have, and I don't know how they get their fast money, so I'm not going to speak on it, but they get large lump sums of money, 60K this week, 100K next week. And again, I didn't say that. You can hear other voices saying it. Kimberlyn did not say that. Kim did not say that. And I gave out my government, so y'all know it ain't me.
Well, I said if you scam and teach me. But continue.
But no, I mean, it's just kind of like they're not making smart decisions now. And I was always that girl, like, let's put this up. Let's make sure we have something for the back end. And it's kind of like you played in my face. Like I put my all into it, and you was halfway there. I guess that's how I felt about it. And that's what gave me PTSD.
Yeah. So
we can jump him if you want.
Now you feel like you refuse to feel played, which I understand.
Oh, yeah, refuse.
I'm the same.
Capital R. Yeah.
My trauma.
Yeah, no.
Nikki, what gave you PTSD?
Oh.
Cookie said she felt
Damn,
the
I'm about to say
PTSD
she
from
felt
here.
my testimony from my seat.
before you even said it.
Okay.
I just know you finna pierce somebody, baby. Baby, I don't think you should listen to this episode, baby. She finna talk about you.
Oh, snap. Who is he?
Okay, so so what has given me PTSD is I'll just go back and tell a situation, and not about a person in particular, but what it made me think. So I was having a conversation with a friend not too long ago, and he was like, Neek, I'm a good guy. I don't understand why these girls are. No, he wasn't trying to talk to me. It wasn't romantic.
Okay.
It wasn't
on
romantic.
my face when they say I'm a good guy. I'm like,
You know she don't cross that
Hey,
threshold.
why
She
can't he
tells us
say
not
the truth?
to.
If he say he a good guy, he a good guy.
Aw,
Shout out
shut
to all
up,
the good
Mike.
guys out there.
Anyway, go ahead with your story.
He not necessarily good, whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't a romantic conversation, but he was just like, Neek, I'm a good guy. I don't understand why these girls don't see that I'm a good guy. And I couldn't answer it in that moment. And then I had to go back and think about it. And I was like, I came back to the conversation. I said, I didn't give you an answer the first time because I had to sit back and think about it too. I think a lot of times as women and men, I'm sure you guys may go through it too. But I'm speaking for myself and things that I have encountered. Sometimes both personalities present themselves as the same way. A good guy and an ain't shit dude. I'm sorry, I don't normally curse on this podcast, but those type of guys present themselves as the same way. I have been treated extremely well by some ain't shit dudes. You know what I'm saying? To where it's almost borderline confusing on what they are coming to you with.
Yeah.
Like the dinners, the trips, the gifts, the all this. Sir. Not today.
Her story.
Not today. We're not gonna do you. Not today. So I have, been presented very well and extravagant type ends for people at the end of the day who aren't really good people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that you're not good enough for me. You're not a good person.
Yeah, in general.
In general, like you'll do that to me.
all that to mask.
And they mask, but you're presenting yourself as a good guy. So sometimes you don't know what you're getting into until you sit in it for a while. Yeah. And then once you sit in it, then you can kind of use your discernment to be like, I don't know about you.
Help the people.
You're not coming like I need you to present yourself in the grand scheme of things. Your entrance is amazing. The flowers, the candy, the trips, the all the kind of things that you would want out of a partner, or you would think you would want out of a partner. Those type of dudes come in with the same thing. So my PTSD is placing my energy in connections with the wrong people who really, in the grand scheme of things, not coming with what I need them to. You know what I'm saying? So my PTSD now is like when a guy who can very well be a good guy, it takes me a while because I need my discernment to show up to see how much of my energy should I pour in.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to be that person. I really would like to meet my person, just go on to, but you know, life, you know, dating is ghetto right now. So you do have to kind of shift through some of that stuff right now. So the PTSD for me is like, dang, am I meeting the same type of guy that I have met in my past? Have I learned my lesson from things in the past to where I am not entertaining those same type of connections?
That was a word. The doors of the church are open. Is that one?
But that's hard. Well, I mean, that would be hard for a person who doesn't have the good skills of deciphering. But when you have experience kind of seeing what it looks like,
Dating out here
it's
in the
easy.
streets.
And I want to just say, I blame their mamas because they mamas be
I
telling
blame
them
they
what
daddy.
to do.
Right.
Like, this is how you should treat a woman, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, well, I'm treating you how I was taught to treat you, but I'm not the person who I need to be because I'm just going through like these
Emotions.
actions. Yeah.
Talk about it. And to piggyback on that, a lot of men think if I'm providing, if I'm not cheating, if I'm taking you on dates, I'm a good man.
Yeah.
That's
No,
It's a
you
little
need
more than
to
that.
you need to meet me where I am
Somebody
and
told me
vice
that before.
versa. Yeah, it's not. Those things are great, but what are you doing? Are you supportive? Can you love me still on my bad days? Because it's not about you. And I feel like, and again, men, they do it too, but I can only speak from a woman's perspective. I've heard men accounts, but from a woman's perspective, we are taught to compromise by any means necessary. And so that's not always reciprocated. So because, you know, I may have shifted my schedule around because you wanted to look at me in my face. You know, when I want that, it's a whole different thing. It's like, well, I just saw you yesterday. So, yeah, and I mean, I think her discernment is be on point.
It
It's
is.
just still, like she said, at this point, it's like, it's not that she don't see it or recognize it. It's like, why is this still coming?
Well, I need to see it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, those are some of the things you want. From a love language standpoint, I really do want all of those things.
Yeah.
That's why when I'm not really... Love language conversation is almost to the same thing as what you bring to the table.
yeah. I
They
need it all,
almost
baby.
equivalent to me. Because one guy tried to make me pick an answer. But you got to be one. No, I need all of them. Like, be prepared to give me a little bit of all of them. However, one does kind of weigh. And the only reason why, for me, words of affirmation kind of stick out a little bit, because once you give me what you think that you're about to provide, I can see if your actions align. So once you say, okay, this is what I want from you, this is what I want, this is I like, blah, blah, blah. And once your action's not aligning to that,
Yeah.
that helps my discernment. Like, okay, well, you're saying this, but your actions aren't aligning with your words. So at that point, I can make a decision like, this connection, this not giving what I'm looking for at this point. And I just think my attention span, just, I don't even say attention span, my patience is what's thinner than paper at this point, because I don't really have the time to continue to invest in connections when you don't know what you want. So if you're not sure on the type of connection that you want, don't even approach me.
I got you. Okay, you got the picky finger.
Yeah, I just have a question. Like, the men that you meet, of course, they're over 30, but when you have these encounters with them and you, like, basically call them out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really not who you think you are. How do they respond to that?
The crazy part about it, it depends. Some of them know they're not. And they'll just go on about their business and won't say anything.
I see Mike nodding.
It may be as simple as ghosting, because you know that you're not bringing it. You know it.
Yeah.
And once I can recognize that, and you know I recognize that, what is there really left to say at that point? So they'll just kind of back up at that point, and I may not hear from you again, but you may watch my stories and you may like pictures and stuff. So you may not necessarily
I
go.
count 6 shots.
Wait a minute. So you got that. And then there's some who I'm so cool to where I can still get along with people I talk to, even if it don't end romantically.
Yeah.
So even now, once I call them out on their stuff, they be like, you know what?
You right.
You right. I ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? And then we can be cool. And once you admit that, we're on the same page. We could be friends. We ain't gonna be together.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We can kind of go on, and I know what category to place you at that point. Like, I'm not the person for you. And I think that's what I've changed between my last connections and where I am now. I'm able to, voice that. Like, hey, this is not necessarily what I'm looking for in a connection. I wish you well. I might not be the person for you. But, don't mean we can't be cool. It don't mean it has to be ugly.
So when you meet somebody now and they start off at the top, doing everything that everything that you used to and that you like, do you look at them sideways or do you just?
That's part of my PTSD. I'm gonna be honest, because part of me is like, oh, this feels familiar. Why does this feel familiar? Like, are you doing this because this is what you are, this type of person you are, and this is what you're gonna bring to our connection, or is this like your face is gonna fall eventually, and your mask is gonna come off rather, and the real you is going to show up, because you can't keep that up. If it's not you can't keep it up. And again, I can't say it enough. I said on past episode, God don't play about His children. So you're going to do something, and I'm gonna be like, I was waiting for the old Ike to show up, and at that point, you have no choice but to fall back, because what are you gonna do at this point?
Right.
Yeah, but no, it's a very uncomfortable, nervous feeling sometimes that I'll get when they're coming in hot like that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll come in hot so you won't catch them, and sometimes they'll lock it down. They're doing all these great things, and before you know it, it's 6 months down the line. You sitting in this connection, not trying, not figuring out why, because you're like, okay, and then all of a sudden, then that's when the shift comes, because they try to lock you down.
Yeah, before you
figure out the real them. I've had that type of connections too. I've been in connections to where they come in hot, and then before you know it, they're talking marriage and try to buy you houses, like legit. And I'm like, yeah, I kid you not. And I'm like, okay, wait.
Them men used to take her on tours, and I was like, "Oh, this is a nice house, nice neighborhood. Oh, I can't wait for us to move."
Yeah, it is us. And I be finding myself picking out the backsplash. I'm like, so which one y'all going with? Because can I sleep right here?
Because they used to always take her on in the new communities, the new builds,
high dollar communities. We gotta say high dollar.
Not y'all telling my business like this. Wait a minute.
We kept it.
But my last question for you was, so for the guy who's listening to this podcast right now who wants to approach you, because we know that we have some fans who are literally fans because they're trying to figure out how can I get in, or how can I knock on this door.
Talk about
what would you say to him? Like what advice would you give to him to approach you?
Be your authentic self. And if it's enough for me, it's enough for me. If I'm your, and not in a bad way, you know what I'm saying? Because I may not be your assignment.
Right.
And that's okay. And not, you may not be mine, vice versa, just come as your authentic self. And if it's meant to be, it's going to be, and it's going to flow naturally. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the natural flow of progression. I don't want you to come in doing things that you think I want because you see a version that you think you see of me.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's super important.
Fellas, just because you buy her a steak don't mean she go cook you one,
That's true.
That's
and
good.
I heard her steaks are good. I got to learn how to cook one.
And y'all, she know the Tamia dance now, so sir.
Oh yeah, she don't worry. She not going.
Increase.
She not going to none of my family
come
events. I ain't worried about it because she showed out in this room earlier, so that's fine.
Whatever. Moving on.
Microphone, Mike.
Well, mine
Miguel.
is something like that though, because I feel like I have like what they call when it comes to trauma, PTSD. When it comes to relationships, I feel like it's like love bombing. I don't know if y'all heard of that.
Regent A taught me.
Yeah, I just be feeling like they be coming in hot and strong, but not with like that, but with emotions and affections. Like all into you and wanting you and all over you and stuff like that. And then it's like it just disappears.
After you make the queso. Sorry.
Nah, just after spending time. I don't want to say after spending time together, but just like it just disappears. Like I don't know how to explain it. But
I think women love bomb in different ways.
Yeah, they do.
I think men love bomb from the gifts and the providing and the dinner, the extravagant. I think women come in hot with the emotion and the affection and let me show you what I can do for you if you were my man. Am I right?
Yeah, they come in with all that. So it's you get with them and you thinking you about to be able to fall in love and start a family or something like that, and then just in the end you find out, you know, they ain't for families, they for streets, you know.
Yeah. Is that hard on you? Like
Yeah, I
when you
was about
really
to ask.
find out like a girl that you actually like, and then you find out she's really for the streets, because it's hard for you to find a girl that you like, to keep it real with all the listeners.
That's
like
facts.
it's few and far in between that you actually like them.
Heavy on the few and far.
Yes, heavy. And then when you actually, you know, you actually say you like this girl, and then you find out she's for the streets, like how, you know.
I mean, that's what part of my trauma. I don't even like to tell girls I actually like them anymore. Like, because I feel like women
that's
don't actually
deep.
like to be liked. They like that facade
Explain.
of, you know, how
Yeah,
like
you see my
the
face.
good guy, bad guy type stuff. So
Uh-huh.
it's more of like, if you're the good guy, you tell them they like you, they're not gonna like you. You know what I mean? They want that cat and mouse game. They want that. Let me figure out if you actually like me, and
Yep.
you know, string me along type stuff. Like, because when you do that with them, you know, they're more into you. They play more. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the hard to get.
Why you
They try harder so you will like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tag me, I mean.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, some of these girls we're talking about are
No,
under 30.
that's why I'm going,
why.
because you don't think it's the pool you picked to go down.
No. People always say that because sometimes
No, I'm
I talk
asking.
younger.
This
No,
is
no,
a
no.
legitimate
No.
question. And I'm not even speaking from an age perspective, because, I mean, let's just keep it a buck. You lead with, I don't want a relationship.
I don't leave with
No,
that
not all the time.
Not all the
No,
time,
not
but
me.
as
I
of
don't.
lately, you know.
I always leave with, we can see what's gonna happen, because I don't ever want to say this
But
can't
that's
be
not,
nothing.
and that's the problem, because, hear me out. In
That's
previous episodes, we talked about dating where you are and dating with intent.
Yeah.
So if I know I want a relationship, me as a woman, and I meet you as a man who tell me we'll see, I as a woman, I'm not finna go for that.
Well, I mean, because I'm always open to both. I'm always open to being in a relationship, and I'm also open to being nothing. So,
So
open
it's art
to
imitating,
both.
like essentially he's meeting them where they are.
yeah,
He is doing that.
basically- Yes, I meet you where you at. So if you,
just sit being
yeah, so if you want to be for the streets, we can play outside. But if you want to sit in the house, we can watch a movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly.
But you
where
do
I'm
watch
at with it.
movies with everybody.
But
though.
essentially, what
No,
do
no,
you?
you
Okay,
don't.
wait. So
No, you don't.
what do
Some of them
you
don't even
want?
get the TV on.
Oh Lord,
What do you want? If you had a
What do I
choice,
want?
yeah,
Like-
what do you want?
A
to be
stance.
happy. Oh,
No,
No, we know that.
who don't want to be happy? Nobody want to be sad. So what do you want?
I want to be.
Do you want a relationship?
See, this is what I mean.
No, okay, no. No,
To be
honestly,
happy, this.
Refer back to account of PTSD number 1. We just talked about when we ask a man something, he say some fugazi like that, and you wonder
see how
why these
irritated
niggas
I got?
lying. This is why I can't believe niggas be lying, because of my brother Mike.
This is the PTSD I had. That's what I mean when he said it. You see how I just went into happy? What? What are you talking about?
She was finna read you for Phil.
I forgot he was my brother. Happy? What do you mean you want to be happy?
Okay, so again, drop them
I want that to be,
30 plus cousins if y'all some psychologists and therapists, please. Black owned
I
only.
said happy because that's where I want to start.
Happy?
That's where I
Man,
want to
listen.
start. I wanna
Okay,
start
so
with
we
being
know you
happy.
want to be happy. But
You done
what do-
lost your
What do you want your relationship
snorted on this
status
mic.
to be?
He came in here talking about happy. What?
Now she done beat the button.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, so what's your relationship status of preference?
Okay.
Is
right
that a
now,
better
I'm
way?
single, but no, honestly,
No, I didn't say what are you
Okay,
today.
I would-
Preference. What do you want?
I want to be married.
He
That's
want. That's the
all.
goal.
Okay.
Now we getting somewhere. Now we
I
kicking with
know
hot
this.
grease.
I
Okay,
want-
I'm tuned in.
I want a wife.
We cooking with
That's
hot
all.
grease.
Wife, that's my wife.
Yes.
A
I want
good
wife.
So
wife.
describe your wife to
my
us.
wife.
Yeah.
My wife?
Your
My
wife.
wife.
Okay. Actually, my wife is beautiful, funny, understanding. She's kind-hearted. She's definitely hilarious. She's definitely can dress.
Please cook, because I'm tired.
Yes.
We all time.
Sorry. Okay.
No, I get it. I'm understanding.
No. Yes,
I was
definitely-
touching and agreeing, sis.
definitely can cook. You know, she's someone who basically wants to be supportive and loving, and you know, preferably has no kids. And yeah, that's Kim.
Okay, yes, my hand is up, ladies and gentlemen. I know we don't have the visual for you yet, but yes, it's up like a school child sitting in a desk. I would like to know, this 30 plus lifestyle, and again, Neek, you don't count in this conversation.
Nope.
There are very many women who fit the criteria that you're looking for, you're seeking, but they have children. So what are you gonna do? Not pick them because they have a child?
You mean what does he do? Because that's what he do.
No. Shout out to those girls with
Honestly,
babies that's listening to the show, because I know they still texting. Yes, y'all still texting.
So, I mean, it's something I make a decision for. You know what's crazy? So, honestly, my wife is like basically watch Jazzy, like her type of person.
Man, all right. So
Let
it's
that
all
her
right.
go.
No.
It's cool.
Listen,
We done.
And can I finish talking?
Yes, you can. You
Go
can.
ahead.
I'm
We're
done
fine.
already.
And I met a woman that was just like her, who had a daughter. And her daughter is like 3. And I would have been with her
age.
with no problem.
But
What happened?
We wasn't on the same page.
on as far as what?
He didn't want to pay.
No. She was nothing like that. She was like the most beautiful, coolest, down to earth person.
What
I ever met.
happened?
Just didn't work. I don't know. She said we just didn't have a mental connection.
But you,
Yeah, he ain't want to pay. He ain't see it. He ain't see it her way.
or he had his guards up.
That's probably what it was.
And
You
I
had
can
your
see
guards
that
up.
with you, Mike.
The way
Oh,
you
yeah.
said mental connection, the little lean to the, you know,
You gotta allow
lean to the
yourself
side
to
spoke
go
that
there,
you was-
even
you
though the
was-
song says, "I don't want to go there."
Yeah, and
you
that's
gotta
why
go
I
there.
have. That's why I have PTSD, because I done went there, and that's why I feel like I just began a love bomb, because you know they come on strong and have these feelings, and then once you go to announce, okay, you know I like you, and then it's like, oh wait, well, you know.
So what? How can you overcome that?
Yes,
Because you have
How
to
can we
overcome
fix
to get
this?
to what you need.
Yeah,
You want a wife. You've
My
described her very well. It was very specific.
very.
However, you have this roadblock. How long are you going to allow that roadblock to block you?
You spoke with intent, brother. Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully, if she's athletic, like I'm hoping she'll be able to. hop
See
over
what I
them
mean? I
hurdles.
just said how we are. What did I say, ladies? We
can
are
hop
taught to
She can
compromise.
hop over them hurdles.
He ain't off for
Said she
now
gotta be
compromise.
athletic so she can hop over them hurdles. That's why I said I was done earlier. Turn off my mic.
This
That's
is why
exactly
I be
what
triggered.
said.
You see me? I was about to do it again. My left arm started shaking.
I saw you.
I said it.
She was
I
gonna lean
said,
into
turn my
you
mic
again.
off. I'm done. I
And
said
this
that.
is why I say we as women compromise, and it's expected. He just said he expect you to be, what's the girl out
I'll
here,
do
Shakari?
the same. Like I'm go. Hey, Shakari fast. You right.
No, that's
Smoke
ridiculous.
them on and off the track.
Hey,
You can't be Usain Bolt. I'm just saying.
hey, I can.
Okay, so just to wrap this thing up, because I see where this is going. How do you? Mike kind of answered his. Cookie, how do you overcome your PTSD?
I self check. I self check a lot.
Accountability.
I started listening to actually hear and not to respond.
Okay.
Not
good.
to have the, you gonna be like whoever. And the thing is even if they do be like whoever, I'll be having a better feeling about it because at least I gave it a shot. That's key.
Okay.
Now everybody don't get a shot, but when I do, I try to go in with a fresh mind, a fresh perspective. Like I don't know you, but I do also ask questions to get to know somebody.
Okay.
And the first thing, I'm big on family, so I need to know your family
woman that's
dynamic.
taking accountability.
Oh, I'm
It's
big
hard
on
for
it.
y'all
I
to
walk
do that.
my truth.
We're not doing it today,
This is not that podcast.
and it's not your turn. Okay.
It had to be said.
No, it didn't.
Kim.
Kim.
I quit radio. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Get out the rapper circles.
I just play. Really, like, and I hate to say it like this, but when I look for a man, but I'm not, I look for a man, and I don't care. Anybody can say whatever. My boy Doe Beezy got an actual job. Like rapping is a hobby for him now.
Yeah.
So if someone that is that talented can get out of that realm, right, and go get a job and make a way for himself and his family, I think it's just kind of like you separate yourself from it. And now, I mean, I'm not looking for nobody. I got somebody, but but no. When I say when I'm looking for a man, I'm looking for a man who has ambitions, goals, like investments. Like he's gonna make his money and he's invested in us and just not himself. So that's why I gave the Dobeezy example, because he's not just invested in himself anymore. He's invested in what he has going on, like the growth. So
Somebody who ain't writing, sitting at the table writing rhymes.
Nah. And I'm not helping you pay for studio
Okay.
time. I'm not posting your
Okay, we giving you
mixtape. Not
flashbacks.
posting your flyer. I'm not coming to the show. My homegirls ain't coming either.
We're not coming.
Okay, sorry.
Neek. This lady is funny. Y'all get to meet Neek the comedian. We always see Neek the comedian, but y'all get to meet.
I ain't say nothing.
You ain't have
So how do I overcome my PTSD is to sit in it. You know, I allow myself to sit and I allow myself to feel, and I try not to allow, because again, like I said earlier, sometimes they both can be true, so they'll both show up. So I allow them to show me who they really are. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take long anymore, or as long as it's taken in the past for me to see that.
Annoying.
So, but I also try to overcome my PTSD by stating my intentions in the beginning of what I'm looking for out of a connection. So, you know, it's like church. You can accept or reject at that point. And like, hey, I'm looking for that. Hey, no, I'm not. And both will be respected and honored, and I'll let you go. Be great. But for those who still try to play in my face, I do allow myself to sit in a season of discernment and allow you to show me who you are. And then I'll make my decision out there. But just sitting in it and allowing myself to feel, because I do deserve a person that's nice and a person to buy me those things and to be that person from that connection from emotional standpoint. So doing that, I just kind of you'll win yourself out, I think, before I will. Sometimes a soldier will fall on his own sword, and I allow that to happen.
Right.
Oh,
Will you have anything else to say?
I already said mine.
Okay. Well, you know,
Say less.
ain't no sense of adding water to that sauce. We thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the 30 Plus Podcast. Make sure you are following us at the 30 Plus Podcast on wherever you listen to your favorite podcast platforms, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartMedia. You can even ask Alexa to play us, you know.
You have to say the 30 Plus Podcast, though.
Yeah, don't forget the V.
Yeah.
So also, if you have something that you would like us to talk about, hit us up in our DM. Don't forget to, or you can even email us at the 30pluspodcast@gmail.com. That's also for advertisement and sponsorship opportunities. And until next time, we will see you. Be great in these Southside streets.
Yeah, we'll see you when we see you.
Peace.
DJ, take me out. Ooh, I should have rapped.
Get your hands up, yeah. To the floor, yeah.